Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are going to be doing a little kind of how-to tutorial thing. So it's going to be an install, but we're going to show you guys a little bit more of how to install the thing instead of us just kind of installing it. And
honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing, as always. But a couple bolts, a couple drilling, yeah.
Yeah, so we'll show you guys how to do all the yeah. But today we are going to be installing a hard dog roll bar on Brandon's Miata because he's big racer man, I'm big stance man, so like.
Hey, no. I am big. I own the Miata. I can't be a racer guy. Come on.
So this is the.
It's not even the Allen key. Why?
Damn. So this is the roll bar. We're kind of getting it unpackaged right now. Hard dog. All right, guys. So Brandon has all the wooden blocks off of it unpacked, and the first thing that we are going to do is take out the seats.
There should be just four for each side, 4 14mm bolts.
Yep.
Ah, that doesn't sound good. Oh. Don't forget to cop some merch, slantedcode.shop.
So yeah, guys, taking out the seats is pretty easy. Like Brandon said, it's just 4 bolts, and you just kind of got to move the seat back and forth to get to the bolts. It shouldn't be that difficult.
If you have bucket seats and you have rails on it, oh well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can't help you with that. All right, driver's seat is almost out. If Brandon can get it out of the car.
If you guys want these, DM me. I have new seats on the way. So,
What kind of seats?
Custom slanted coast seats.
Oh,
Oof.
yeah.
Oof.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, y'all. So we got the. It's in neutral. We got the seats out. Now time to pull the carpet out.
So when you pull the carpet out, there are going to be 4 or 5 pop clips depending on if your Miata's clapped or not.
I had one here. I didn't have one here.
If you have a 1990s Miata, it's very likely that many of these pop clips will either be broken or missing. But when you take the pop clips out, it should look a little something like this. And then you just pull it up, and then it's really disgusting underneath.
Oh, yeah, I'll take this out. So a lot of Miata owners actually take the sound deadening out because 1 is a Miata, you're gonna hear everything anyways, doesn't matter. And then 2, like, weight reduction, dude.
Exactly.
Oh my.
Oh, it's dripping.
Ew.
Oh God. Ew.
So yeah, I'm just gonna push the carpet back and then do this.
And boom, it holds your carpet back for you.
So I'm gonna end up sanding this down, all of these panels, and repainting it, just black, just to keep it from rusting
more
farther. Yeah.
Yeah.
It smells musty in here.
Yeah.
All right. So there's a 10 mil here, 10 mil here, this clip, and this 17 to take off, and then you move this down, and there's a slit right here where you feed this through. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Also, guys, there is one little Phillips screw right here, and you're gonna also need to take this off along with the 2 10mm and the pop clip.
After you get the Phillips out and 10 mil, this just pops out. Throw it to the side.
But don't lose it.
Don't lose it. And we have this clip right here. You just pop it out with a flathead. Don't lose that too. And another 10. And then you take your Ugga Dugga gun or whatever, pull that out. And then there's just the weather stripping that you have to pull off. And then everything's just held on by clips. Be careful not to break the clips like I might do right now. Oh. All right, now you have this out.
So now we're gonna go on to the next side and do the exact same thing as we did on the side that we just showed you, and then we'll continue with the roll bar install. So how many bolts are there to unbolt this rusted metal piece?
There is 15 10 mils along this edge. Yeah. So 3 on each side, 4 on the bottom, and then the rest on top.
Yep. So you'll have to pull back this carpet and kind of noise dampening stuff and get these 2 bolts on each side, and then the other bolts are pretty exposed. So you guys should be good with that.
Yep. Oh, I thought I snapped it. Wouldn't be surprising.
Brendan's always out here.
Remember that? Oh, if you guys haven't checked out the vlog where I almost snapped off 5 of Corey's lug nuts, check that one out.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
And after you remove all 15 of the 10 millimeters, then this should just pop right out. So I'm gonna get this sanded down, prepped, and then just spray it.
When you are installing the roll bar, you're most likely going to have to do a little trimming inside of your car. There's gonna be this little ledge right here that we're gonna have to trim because the roll bar actually mounts down below that ledge and needs some clearance.
Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead. Ideally, you get a pair of dikes and then you trim it with the dikes, but I don't have any, so we're gonna use a
what?
Dikes. They're like scissors.
All right, so next up,
Hammer
he's
time.
gonna take the hammer and go bang, 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 bang. So right now we're having an issue where, because of this crease where we folded this piece of metal down, the roll bar actually is getting stuck on the crease. So that's what we're trying to figure out right now. But we'll get back to you guys when we figure it out.
Once it's mocked up.
So Brendan's just trying to take the whole little metal panel out at this point.
Yeah, there are some welds.
There are definitely some spot welds. You might be able to break them though. Oh, alright. Alright guys, so that was kind of the hard way to do it, but look, it's efficient. You will not have any clearance issues ever again.
Ow!
I'm sure. Why do you keep doing that? Just to save some time, like before, he's gonna do the other side, and then we'll get back to it. Alright guys, so we're trying to mock it up right now. So like you guys saw before, we took out that little metal piece that was stopping us from actually putting it down into the car. But after mocking it up, we realized that we have another metal piece that we are going to need to remove or cut or something. So as you guys can see, we have it kind of in the car right now, but if we slide it any more back, it's gonna hit this metal piece back here. So when you guys are installing it, make sure to remove this as well.
It might vary from roll bar to roll bar. I'll find the exact model number of this one, because this one does come with the harness bar.
Yep.
The one without the harness bar, I believe, is a little easier because there's less trimming you have to do.
Yep.
But yeah.
All right, so we're gonna figure this out. We'll be right back. All right, guys, so we have most of them cut back. Brendan got some metal scissors. Ow. What I hope you're learning from this video is that you just hammer stuff in until it fits. You just bang. You just bang stuff until it fits.
Yep. Does that sound good?
I think we should be good.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright guys, we are kind of in. It's not bolted down or anything, but we made it clear everything and it fits in the car with the top up.
And the top down. Wow.
All right, so now what we're gonna do is we are gonna mark where we need to drill the holes in the body of the car, and then we're gonna wait to get a little 90 degree drill bit, and then we'll be drilling some holes and bolting the whole thing down and then putting the whole thing back together. So once you guys get your roll bar in, it's just a matter of grabbing a Sharpie and marking every hole that doesn't have a hole already drilled into the body. So like you'll have here, if you guys can see that over there, you'll have a hole right there that actually lines up for you to bolt into the body, but a lot of them on this roll bar are actually not pre-drilled into the body, so you have to do that yourself.
Dude, I'm taking my toys. All right.
All right, guys, it's time to drill some holes.
Well, first, what you want to do is get something to like punch. It's called like a punch, and you just make an indent so the drill bit doesn't skip around.
Yeah, that would not be fun.
Yeah, no.
That's how you die.
No, that's how your holes don't line up.
Facts. Alright guys, so we're gonna drill the next, like, what, 8 holes or something? And we'll be back when the holes are all drilled. So Brandon got a new tool, a new toy.
A snap-on. Wow.
He just used that drill that he borrowed from Brian to drill the back holes that wouldn't be able to be reached by the drill that we have now. Couple more holes to drill, 1 or 2, and then we can put the roll bar in and kind of get it fitting inside the car properly. Thank you, Brian, for letting us borrow this drill. The battery's dead, but kind of works.
It somewhat works.
Ooh, I almost cut myself.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have been fun.
No. So we're gonna have to get under the car eventually, just to bolt everything down.
How good that go gun?
Big gun.
So right now, Brandon is taking out the seat belts so we can put in the little brackets to attach from the seatbelt mount to the roll bar.
Even with just like 4 bolts in.
So the reason why Brandon needed to take out the seatbelts was because you need to get inside of where the seatbelt is held, because you need to thread a nut on this bolt that actually holds the roll bar in where the seatbelts are.
And there's also these 2.
Yep.
That you need to tighten down.
Yep.
But make sure you put the backing plate on it.
Do it. Be safe. Don't die. Sides are bolted down.
And the caps can go in.
Wow. Quality product.
Yeah, I'm doing this out of order. I mean, ideally, I'd put the bottom bolts in and tighten them down first, but...
Okay, so because we are all done in here, the seatbelts are going back in. We're bolting them back in right now on either side. And what are we doing next, Brandon? Brandon's just winging it.
Yep.
Now that we are ready to be drilling from underneath the car, Brandon is going to be moving it.
I think I will. Ow.
Guys, this is actually a tip for all you tall drivers out there.
Just sit on the floor.
Just take the seats out, sit on the floor. It looks pretty comfy.
Dude, I have full extension.
For safety. More safety. What are you doing?
I'm taking out the fender liner. But I don't feel like taking off the wheel.
So for the fender liner, you have bolts right there, and then 2 above those. And once you unbolt that, you can pull the fender liner out and get to the space where you need to drill the holes and get the plates on.
All right, so if you come down here, if you take a look, I fed the 2 bolts in. So they're right here. Put this bracket on it, and then use the nut. You thread it on by hand. Here. I don't know how well you guys can see this. I'm trying to keep my hands out the way. Not even looking at it. And then yeah, you would just get those buttoned up, and same thing with the holes in the back.
We are almost done. Brandon is just tightening down those bolts. I'm probably gonna have to put the camera down and help him with that. You can hear him filing away because the holes didn't really line up properly. But I'm gonna put the camera down to help him out tightening the bolts because he can't obviously reach around. And then after we're done tightening the bolts, we will be cutting the carpet and putting the interior back together, and then we should be done. So hopefully you guys have found this somewhat helpful, even though we didn't really use instructions and Brandon just kind of winged it. So yeah, let's get the carpet cut and the interior back together and be done with this roll bar. All right guys, so that bolt, all the bolts, they're tight. Finally, it took forever.
We're missing one, but you know, it's okay.
Screw it. So Brandon is putting back all the metal like trim pieces, well not trim, but all the metal cover pieces that go under the carpet. And then once Brandon is done doing that, we can cut the carpet and put the carpet back together, and the Miata will be back to normal, but with a roll bar.
This, okay. If you plan on like drifting or like tracking your car or something, this is very ideal. Or if you like take it on like mountain runs and stuff, this is ideal. I just did it because it looks cool. If you're like me and you do it because it looks cool, it's not that fun. It's not that fun of an install.
It's not.
It's a lot of taking it in and out, like, you know, cutting.
It's a very tedious install.
It's very tedious. That's the right word.
Yeah.
But otherwise, like, I don't know. It's kind of cool. Ow, my hands!
Oh my god, bro.
I'm so tired. I just want this to be done.
All right, guys. So we will see you when all the metal pieces are back in place and we're cutting the carpet. All right, guys. So the only real pieces of the carpet that we have to trim is kind of like the very edge of it, right where Brandon's pointing to, and that little like lip right there of the carpet. So we're gonna, what are we gonna use to cut it?
Same thing I was using to cut everything else.
All right.
Rip to this carpet.
Big rip to the carpet. All right, so those little like scissors didn't really work, but Brandon is going to go run and get an X-Acto knife to do a little bit more precise cuts, and when he gets back, we'll do a little time lapse of him cutting the carpet, and we'll get the rest of the interior put back together, like the trim pieces for the seatbelts and such. So the main tool you need for this job is an Ugga gun.
Yes.
Brandon, can you show them how to use the Ugga gun?
So what you do is you slip it on here, right? And then you hear 2 Ugga, you're good.
Let's get the passenger seat in. Take it.
What do you want me to do with it?
It's your seat.
Can you move the hammer? All right, guys, and that's how you install a Miata roll bar. We finished. I'm hungry. I'm tired. Time to go get some food, and then yeah.
All right, guys. Like Brandon said, we are done the roll bar. I think it turned out pretty good, actually. It took way too long.
So if you're doing this for looks, I don't recommend it.
Yeah,
But
no.
My roll bar is actually functional. I plan to drift this, so
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you guys are planning not to do it for looks and want to install one of these, hopefully this video could help you a little bit, and we will see you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate all the support. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It really helps us out. Brandon, what? What?
I'm blocking the wind. Let me be. Do you want good audio or not? All right. So don't forget to check out the website, slantedco.shop. Link will be in the description below. Thank you guys. Again, like he said, like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one, guys. Until the next vlog.
See you guys.